Hi, I'm Rocket with Wreckless Blenders, and I wanted to welcome you to the Wreckless Blenders Wine Club. This is a quick video that will talk to you about what it is your benefits are and what can you expect as part of being the wine club. All right, so first things first, your benefits. 20% off all wine. I will put a little asterisk there and say that there are some limited release wines that we may, or library wines that we may not discount. So I will let you know about those beforehand. But most everything you're gonna get 20% off. Pretty good deal. Now another benefit is you're gonna get early access to limited release wines. So we're gonna send a note out early to wine club members when we have something that's coming open that we know we can't, it may not be enough to do wine club and sell to the public. So we want to give you the opportunity to raise your hand and say, hey, I'd like so many bottles of that or whatever. And we have a number of those that we release each year, usually a couple, where we have less than 10 cases. So it's not something we can do kind of big and bold. And we want you as a wine club member to have access to it early. Now, keep an eye out for any emails that come from me about that. I'll usually have a link in the email that you can click on and fill out a form, or you can simply email me at rocket@wrecklessblenders.com. The other thing I wanted you to be aware of is, what does it mean to stay active in the wine club? And it's very simply a thing about activity of purchasing wine. And why do I don't want to go into a big, make it all, charge your credit card, set it aside and have you come pick it up. We did that for a while. It's not super great. We are open every month. Come by, pick up your wine, pick up a bottle, pick up a few bottles, whatever. What I'll do is every 6 months, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to look at the activity and I'm going to make sure that you've been there. And if you haven't, I'm going to reach out. I'm going to ask, what's going on? Are you okay? You still wanting to be a part of the membership wine club? And we'll go from there, right? I want it to be as simple as possible and as flexible as possible. I also want you to know that as a wine club member, we have reached capacity for the wine club. And so to join the wine club may require somebody else to exit the wine club. And it just happens to be one of those things, and it has to do with the amount of wine we make each year. And we want to make sure that we have enough to cover all the wine club members. So that's the only reason that I'm going to be reaching out and checking in with you to make sure you're okay. And hey, things happen. I completely understand. This is no pressure, right? So if you're like, look, I need to tap out for whatever reason, that's fine. Hey, I need to be on hold for a period of time. Sure, no problem. Or hey, I want to increase my membership. All right, then we'll have to have a quick conversation to make sure that we have room in the wine club to do that. But that's an idea. I do want to tell you about some folks that have come up with some really creative ideas about their membership. And one person, the normal membership is 1, 2, or 3 bottles a month. And that's simply a way for us to keep track of allocation. If you want to do something really interesting and you want to create a custom membership, we're open to that as well. For example, we have one person who gets a case a month and he asks us to put it together of some of our more interesting wines and go that way. And as a result, we've been able to do some really, really interesting things for him. I have another person who every 2 months gives me a 6-pack, empty 6-pack, and says, fill it up with the things you're drinking right now. And so as I am sampling around during those 2 months, I'll drop a bottle of that in there. And at the end of those 2 months, he stops by, picks up his wine. So we're willing to do some interesting things with you to make this work. So if you have any great ideas, let me know. rocket@wrecklessblenders.com. And with all that, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you're interested in other ideas about the wine club, please let me know. Like I said, rocket@wrecklessblenders.com. Welcome to the wine club. We're so happy to have you. Take care.